Hello everyone and welcome back to Lovella's Coloring. I want to thank you guys for stopping by to see my video of my little coloring area, my little haven to color in, and I want to thank Lucy who tagged me to do this video. Her channel name is Lucy Just Add Colors. I will add the link to her video and to her channel down below in the video description, so go check her out. And yeah, I have about 5 years worth of stuff here, so I hope you guys have some snacks and a drink, but most of all I hope you guys enjoy. So we'll go ahead and get started. So this room is the sitting room that's off the master bedroom, and yeah, it used to be my husband's area, but he had too many computers, so it was getting too hot in this room, especially because this is the hottest room in the house. So he moved his computers and his desk downstairs, and I ended up occupying this area. I actually had my bookcase down on that side, and then my desk was moved over there. It was down in that section right over here, and I had a twin bed or day bed on this wall, but we tried to move my son to sleep in the other bedroom with his older brother, so we moved the bed over there, but he's still sleeping with me. So yeah, so since I already moved the bed, I went ahead and I built these bookcases up here. My husband was the one who bolted it up to the wall, and yeah, so hopefully I won't need any more bookcases. So I'm gonna try to walk into this room carefully. My son left all his toys over here. I actually tried to clean out the rest of his toys that were all over my bookcase, but yeah, in my earlier videos you may have remembered me talking about the construction in my backyard. So this is what my view is from my room. This used to be all covered with trees. Maybe I can add like a little picture on the screen to show you how it used to look like. But now there's going to be a neighborhood built right behind our house, so I'll get a view into their rooms because they're 3 floors, they're tri-levels, so yeah, that will be interesting. But we do get a little view of Mount Rainier. I don't know if you can see it right over there. And usually during the 4th of July we can see the fireworks. But yeah, when I'm talking about like the, construction and stuff, they were usually behind here, but they've been off to the other side and then down there building. But probably in the next few months they're going to be starting to build in the plots just right behind our house. So yeah, anyways, this over here, this was the area where I had my bookcase before, but then I moved it. My desk used to be almost in the same area but moved over to the left. And right now up in the wall I have the diamond paintings that I completed. Oops, sorry. So that one's by Mandy Manzano, called Undersea Dreaming. It's her depiction of the Little Mermaid, Ariel, and then of course Hannah Lynn, and I totally forgot what the name is. Sorry. And I'm currently working on this one. All 3 are from Diamond Art Club. The one I put together for my husband, the Darth Daddy, is actually downstairs by his desk, and I gave away the Harry Potter diamond painting to my son's 5th grade teacher. She retired this year, so yeah, so I have a little chair right over here where my dog or my puppy sits, and then he stares at me and barks at me while I color. And back there is my little stash of Diamond Art Club painting. Don't look at that. And then my desk with my chair, and then my other desk there with the computer. And then just right back here you'll see my cart, and then my whole bookcase. And I'm going to back up a little bit right there. So I'll go ahead and start with my desk. Okay, so we are behind my desk. I moved my chair over, and yeah, underneath you'll see a pull-up training pants or diaper. My son is finally potty trained, so I still have like a couple of unopened packages there that I plan to donate. So I'm using the box right now as a footrest. So yeah, underneath or on top of that is my sneakers, which I use for Shakaboom. And then on top is my IKEA desk. I've actually had this desk for about 12, 13 years. So start off in this end. This is a water bottle with my name on it. My cousin had this made for me a couple years ago, or she made it actually. the stencil to put my name in here. And then my mask for when I have to go out. That's what I wear. And this is actually Shades of Kawaii, a coloring book by Miss Wa. This is my coloring book, and I picked a page from here for my daughter Malia to color in, and then she picked a page from her book. She has volume 3 for me to color in, and then she was looking through here to pick a color swatch to go with her page. And then at the moment she's not inspired to color, so it's just sitting here for her to finally become inspired. I'm not sure. So let me go ahead and move this aside. Let me see what else. Oh, I just recently found this again. These are my swatches I made like in 2016 or 2017 when I first received my first set of 150 Prismacolor, and I wanted to make sure I utilize all of the colors in the 150 set. So for a couple days I did swatches trying to figure out colors for each of the colors except for the grays. I think I stopped at the browns. Yeah, so I found them again, and then so I decided to just leave it here just in case I might use it. Then I have my piano book here. It's really heavy, plus my Harry Potter page to screen book, which is also very heavy, and I leave that here on my desk. So when I need to flatten out any of my coloring pages or books, I stick them underneath the stack, and it usually helps to flatten it out. Then I have my laptop here that is slowly dying, especially after my daughter accidentally spit water on it. So anyways, here's my lamp. This is actually pretty new. I got it this year. I was having issues with lighting in this room, and so I thought maybe an added lamp would help. It has like 3 settings, and then it's hooked up to my computer to use, so probably use this again. And while I'm here, I did write who I will tag to do their tours for their room if they want to. So I tag KP Colors, Coloring F, Coloring Kid, Adult Coloring with UFOs, and CeeBee's Coloring and Crafts. So if you guys are watching this and are interested in doing this room tour, this tag, I do hope you do, and let us know if you do so we can watch it. And then so going on, I have some notepads here that I use as I color, especially like for Posca stuff. This is the current page I'm working on, and the book I'm thinking of working on afterwards. And then I have this hair dryer. It was my daughter's hair dryer. They have a new one from my mother-in-law. She's a hairstylist, so she gets like the really good ones. So I use these to either melt my soften the wax for my diamond painting, or to dry like watercolors and stuff. And then over here I have my clamp and the arm that's attached to that 11 by 11 cubed bookcase. Has 3 cubes in it, but I attached this arm to it because whenever I color on the desk, it shakes, so it was better for me to attach it to another furniture so that you won't get sick from seeing the view shake. So yeah, so this is the arm that I use. And then my lamp that you remember from before, let me go ahead and turn it off. I'm losing sunlight right now, so flashlight for just in case. I have this is actually given to me by T from T's World of Adult Coloring. And then let me move this over here. Back here, I used a monthly planner last school year, especially when my daughter was going to the community college and her time was like different every semester, so to help me make sure I pick her up on time. And then I do have cutting boards back here, different sizes for the different sized books. I have tissue paper here to put in between pages that are double-sided, some scratch paper and cardstock to put between the pages also. I have some circle stencils in here, and then a card from my cousin. She wrote some stuff in there that was really sweet, so I wanted to keep it there just in case I need a pick-me-up. And I have a couple of canister, in here. One is empty. I'll probably end up using that for my next coloring. And then these are my favorite pens, which is the the Mitsubishi Uni Jetstream. Sorry, can't see it that well, but these are 0.38. Let's see, so they're really sharp. And then I have some water brushes here, highlighter. I have a lot of white pencils in here, colored pencils. I have the Holbein soft white, regular white. I also have the Faber-Castell white in there, and a mechanical pencil, and a scissor, a little clamp, or what are these things called? But I use this to hold down pages. I have a whole thing of that. And then let me just go up here. This little shell case thing was from my mother-in-law. She brought it back from Cebu in the Philippines. And then I have pencils that for a whip that I'm working on. And then this one's for another whip. I'll put that down here. This is the Doll 155. You may have seen it from a recent video for the Felissimos, and I ended up getting a 133, and I totally forgot it was like right over here. So I did pick up the Doll 133, which has rubber gripping, so you won't see any dents on your pencils. And I'm sorry if I'm crooked. I am crooked. I'll try to straighten out. But yeah, so I decided to just use these for other pencils. And then this one is just a tin. There's no more fruit tea in here, but I use it for shavings. For when my pencils are shortened, I have to use like the is this M&R or the Coombe sharpener I have down here. I don't want to move too fast because I don't want to make you sick. So on with the shelf, I actually put this together. It's a little miniature tin that you can close. Oops, I can't do it left-handed. There we go. So it lights up. Really cute. Really small. But it was a lot of fun. I did a lot of like 5 miniatures. I haven't done any recently. Candle. This is my first set of Felissimos called Happy Winter. Let's put this over here. And then I have my more water brushes plus brushes. So, and then back there is the Bubba Gump from Hawaii. Put this over. And it holds all of the brushes for Distress ink. So here. And then on this little easel, I'm letting some glitter gel dry and then I'm done with that page. I do have some color swatch that I have to finish. So this is the Copic Chows that I have to finish doing, and then the Black Widows that I have to finish doing. And then these hole punchers are for the Copic Chows to label the markers. And then I'll just go down. I did finish a page in Summer Nights, so I just put it there to remind myself to take a picture of it to post on Instagram. I have my light pad for diamond painting, plus the wires for the light pad. My monitor, it's kind of bright. Let me go ahead and shut it down over here. Okay, so you may have remembered this tray from a previous haul from Daiso. This is what I keep beside me just to keep like my eraser, the brush, the Tombow Mono, a little of the Caran d'Ache blender, this little brush to clean my sharpeners. I do keep the Coom and the M&R for when I have like the really small colored pencils that won't fit in my manual sharpener. So I have the Derwent, which I love to use, but I have the dolls now, so maybe I can spread it out to use. So I'll keep that over here. And then right beside my monitor, I have my notebook of swatches. And it's just ordered by colored pencils to watercolor pencils to watercolors, water-based markers to glitters and distress inks and oxide. So, and then the pencil, I just have it like from the most to the least, so 160 as the most, and then I think 48 or 24 was the least. Yeah, so let's see, labeled it all. I just think it's easier for me to like I pick the pencil, and if I'm going to use pencils from that whole set, I pull it out, and then I don't have to have the binder open all the time. So I have my Copic Chows here ready for me to continue swatching. Tissues. This is a cat pencil case. There's nothing in there right now because I finished a coloring in a mandala, so I'll probably use this again for like maybe color by number or mandala, so that I can take it to my bed to color in. Then down here is my keyboard. Is just my purse for when we all need to go out. That's my big purse. I have a smaller purse. This is like a backpack that my cousin gave me, and then snacks in there. I have snacks in my bag. Then I have my cart here, which I'll show in a bit. Okay, so I did not show these drawers over here. These drawers were actually new. I just got them probably fall last year. So let me go ahead and pause you. I'm going to put my phone on a stand. Okay, so on the top drawer on the left hand side, I just have like some gum, post-it, washi tape, my thumbnail for my PDFs. It's a backup. My son made this like dice of our names for Mother's Day, saying that whenever I needed something or one of the kids to do something, to do a chore or whatever, I can use that. This is my T-Gal sharpener that I use when I have to go somewhere and I don't want to bring my big sharpener. I have, what is this? Oh, hand lotion, some erasers, backup erasers, extenders, mechanical pencils. I have these whiteout things, and then more erasers there. My son made this, what is this? Keychain for Mother's Day too. You can see it. It says, "Dear Mom, happy Mother's Day. I hope you have fun. Oh, have fun today. I love you. Thank you for raising me. I wish you a nice, quiet, non-annoying, children-infested day. Love, Matthew. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff from him all around my room. So, and then let me see. Oh, back here in this bag here are all the American or US made Prismacolors, and these were actually given to me by T as a gift. So yeah, she was so sweet to give me some of them, and I don't want to use them because I kind of like want to save them up for some reason. Probably because you can't buy those anywhere, or probably on eBay. But anyways, let me see. I have my Poscas here, but these are the like skin tones plus the black and the whites. I have my Zig Kuretake Wink of Stella, Sharpie pen, more Sharpie pen, metallic markers in here, the Sakura Pigmas on this one, and then in the middle one, let me see if I can point down a little bit. Go. This is like a blender from the Tombow dual brush markers. These are Uni Ball Signo gel pens, but these again are the 0.38 size of ballpoint. And then I have some midliners here, and then whiteboard markers. Just have to hide that because my son likes to use that. Then in this small case, this case was actually my daughter's, but it was broken and she was gonna throw it away, but I took it. I could reuse it for her. I have my Pentel Sparkle Pops in here. They're all like halfway used, so I do have a backup for that. On this side, I have the Sakura Jelly Roll Stardust. I also have the black glaze, and then another Sakura Stardust, but the clear. And then I have the Uniball Sigma white, gold, and silver. There. Then still in its package, I have the Jelly Roll Metallic, and I just leave it in here. And this is my bag for when I need to go somewhere. I just pack all the stuff I need and stick it in here. I stick it back there for now because I'm always at my desk. So go ahead and close this. Okay, the second drawer here, I have some snacks, like ivory wetter, my scissors, stapler, ruler, some General brand pastel crayons. I do have more scissors back here that I have to hide from my son. I have my glove here that came with the Le Mouche markers, but I also like to use these when I color, especially after I've like creamed up my son or put Aquaphor on him and I want to color right away. So instead of waiting for it to just wipe off or dry, I just stick this one on. It's also good for when you are doing pastels because you can use it on the hand that's holding the paper, and then you won't have like fingerprints all over. I have my eyeglass cleaner. I have a like compression glove for when my hand aches. Whiteboard eraser. These were a free gift. I can't remember what pencils they are. They're kind of like Prismacolor, but it's called Walnut Hollow Farm. It's like fall colors. Then my favorite pens, some extra ones in here, and then the chalk marker that was in my last haul, X-Acto knife, and some backup Faber-Castell Polychromos. And this one I have some Q-tips. You can get this like from the dollar section of Target. In this bag, this is from my brother-in-law's mom. So I put all of the magnet tags in here, so they're all in here, plus the tabs for my book. booklets and color swatches and stuff. Here I have my tape. My nail cutters are in here because my kids, when they would take it, they would never bring it back, so I make sure that they're all in here. These are like little rubber bands that I put on my dog's hair when he comes up here. I have some tags, some clips, bulldog clips that I recently got, and the back over here, more tape. I have paper clips, push pins, my old T-Gall that I don't know why I'm keeping that. I have my Tombow glue, tape, and then I think that's it. Go ahead and close this. And then the third drawer, I forgot to add this in my haul. These are little tags that I was planning to put in to attach to the pencil cases that I have. I found one where you can have all black, so that's what I got. I got this one. Extra battery pack for my phone. This one is just a case that I got from Daiso to put all of my stickles, so they're all in here. In here, see, can you see in there? Let me go ahead and move you. So down here I have my glitter gels that I recently got. There's a hand sanitizer, the palettes, a water spritzer. I have the acrylics that I mostly use. The colors are blue, white, and black. I have the glossy accents, Mod Podge, and Gamsol in here. And then in this bag, this came all together, the bag and all the tortillon and the sandpaper sticks. These are just electronic stuff. What else? Oh, my Poscas, the rest of the colors in here. I also have more glue tape, backup sparkle pop, and then some mechanical pencils that I have to hide from my son, because if I don't, he'll take it and it'll be all gone. So, and marker pad. So go ahead and stick that right there. Okay, and then the fourth one. See, you may have seen this from a previous haul when I got the distress inks. This one I got recently, Distress Oxide Black Soot. Put this up here. And this one I just put the cases for, or the little stamp thing where you attach the sponge on that end. And then here are the 3 tins of all of the distress inks, the minis. So you can get the tins in a 3-set pack, or a 3-pack. So I was told that if you have them sitting upside down, it's better for it, because it'll have the ink sitting at the top part of the pad. So that's why I leave it upside down here. And then these are the pads for the Distress Oxide. And the Distress Oxide is in here, again, upside down. So I guess I could put it in here upside down, but I wanted to open it. So yeah, so here are all my Distress Oxides. So I just put it back in here. These are just boxes from Christmas. I think it was like a basket where you have like chocolate covered pretzels and popcorns and all that stuff. So let me see if I can move this back more. Sorry. And then here I have 2 jars of just water. I just have it sitting ready in this drawer for whenever I am gonna do any watercolors. Back here is my pan pastel. This is the portrait color set, the 20 colors. And then in here, this is just the lid to the Copic Chows. I just took it to use to put all the pastel brushes and knives and sponge. I thought it'd be a good use for it since I'm planning on moving the Copic Chows to another spot, which I'll show soon. So go ahead and put this here. And then the last drawer is down here. I don't know if you can see. This is the Harbor Freight's case for my current diamond painting. So you can see it's for The Beauty and the Beast by Mandy Manzano, and she calls it something sweet. So here are the diamonds for it. Sorry for the glare. And I have the rolling thingy, my diamond pens, the release paper, and I have some labels. So they're really small labels. And then in this little case, these are the bags that I used for like extra drills, or I've been also using it for pastels because I got these eyeshadow applicators. Sorry, I didn't want to waste it, so I just labeled it with the color and stuck it in here. So these are the ones for the Jane Davenport pastel birthday suit one, and then this was for the Munoz soft pastels. So I just have to transfer it or just leave it for now. So just put that in here. And then I have some extra headphones. This is for the Victorious Moon paint by numbers that I'm still currently doing. I have the Staedtler Tri-Plus fine liners in this pencil case that I took from my daughter because she's not using it anymore. And then some old gel pens that I'm just not using. Yeah. So, and then some pads over here. Put this on the back. Diamond painting tools, and the release paper. Close that. Okay, so I moved out or pulled out the cart, and I'll go ahead and quickly show you what's on here. So on the top I have all the cases that are the 72 set. So starting from here is the Arteza watercolor pencils. This one has the Farben that I just moved there recently. The Color watercolor. Back here is the Sargent Arts. Then I have the Derwent Colorsoft, Caran d'Ache Luminance, and then the Derwent Inktense in this purple one. And then I also have my journals here. Oh, my wipes for when I use like pastels, watercolors, or anything I just need to clean up. My color chart on Create Space paper. So this is by Yasmin Eldahan, and so I use this small chart to put all of my markers, water-based markers, glitter pens, stuff like that. Any mediums that I'm going to use on the Amazon Create Space paper, Amazon printed books. So in this journal over here, I write all of my colors for each of the page I do. I call it my coloring diary. You may have seen it in the previous video, but I like to write down the colors I use for, like this one says for the cat, for the skin, cat ears, the cats. I don't know which one this is, but because I use so many pencils, I want to try to, I can't remember what I used, so I like to keep track of it, which is funny because I'm not good at doing a daily journal, but I'm good at doing using journals for this purpose, which is, you know, listing all the colors that I use. This green one is for my diamond painting, just listing down what I worked on, what I thought of it, and everything. This turquoise one here is to list all the books in my collection. So in the front page, I list them all. Everything with a heart is one that I've already colored in. And then in the back part of the book, I write down all the pages. Yeah. But yeah, I still have to catch up on it from my last haul. So that's what I'm doing here. My sister's actually doing a spreadsheet for me, but she's not done yet, so put that in there. This one is just a journal for all my color alongs, all the color alongs on Instagram and on YouTube, plus any YouTube stuff. Okay, so the little cup holders, or not cup holder, pencil holders in the side of the cart, I don't use them because my son likes to put his toys in there, so I just leave them empty for now. But hopefully in the future I will be able to use them. So going into the second tier of my cart, make sure so in this bag, the little kitty bag, I think I've shown this in my recent haul. This is the one where when you open it and you pull the tabs down, it sits like this, and then you can sit it on the table. This is the colors that I'll use for the Sun Life drawing, color by numbers, so I kind of just leave that in there for now. This one, in the Lancome bag, I put the alcohol markers I got from Daiso, and they're the Fluently brand. So these are just the colors that were available at the time when I shopped there. Then I have the Touch New skin tone markers. These are new. These are the fine liners from my cousin for my birthday. These are the Parku permanent markers that were sent to me for review, and I really like them. They're very nice, vibrant colors. I got the 72 Staedtler double-ended fiber tip pens. Then I also have the Arteza twine markers, the 48 set. I have the super tips here, and then what is this? Oh, kind of like the Staedtlers. These are double-ended markers, but by Be Creative, and this is the 60 set. And then I have, these are the Pentel Arts pen. They're fine point color markers. They're not water-based. So go ahead and put this up here. The any of the water-based markers, if you don't like coloring with them because they're like streaky, because I know I don't like using it when it's streaky, but you can also use them as a watercolor, so that you can make some use out of them. They have some unique colors that you don't have to worry about blending or anything. I also got some gel pen Pilot G2 from a long time ago. I got some metallic markers. They're really dull, so I don't like using it. And same with these metallic brush pen marker by Fila. Not really a fan of those. Then I got these metallic markers by Crayola. And then these fine line pens, fine liners for journaling. It was a gift there. Let me go ahead and put these away. Okay, let me go ahead and move you down. Okay, so in this bottom one, this was on my recent haul also, this bag with the Shine On it. Inside it, I have all of my Nuvo glitter markers. So that's all in here. In this case over here, I have all of my Bic marking, and these Sharpie sets that I have are all in here. The fine Sharpies and fine Bic marking. In this bag here, which says Mommin' All Day, I have all of my Bic Intensity and Sharpie Ultra Fines. Oops, I don't know if you can see it right there. So I keep that in there. And here are the double-ended markers. The brand is Riancy, but I think it can come in different brands. They're dual tip. One is a fine liner, one is a brush pen. Comes with 100 colors. Then I also have the, I believe this is the 60 set of Artisas in the case. It was sent to me for review. So I have them down over here. And that's it on my cart. So let me go ahead and put this here. Okay, so now we're done with the cart. We're gonna go ahead and go back in this corner. This is my old Mac. Doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know what my husband's gonna do with that. But anyways, on the top here is just a case tops for the Copic Chows. Is a little container with all the markers that I'm using for the skin tone videos that I have to finish up, and then paper trimmer. In this little box there are cardstock and little like plastic sheets to put my PDFs and stuff. And let me see if I can set you guys down here. Okay, so we'll start off with the top one right over here. This is where all my pastels stuff are. So I have the like makeup pads that I use to spread the pastel. I have these eyeshadow brush, and you know I have 120 of them, but I still don't want to waste it. So they come in this case, which is really cute. I have the Jane Davenport birthday suit that I mentioned earlier, and then my soft pastel Muñoz pastels. So there's 64 colors in this one. Then I have a couple washi tapes in here. In this little wooden case that says Paramount. This was a gift from my sister. I used to have dominoes in here, but my kids lost them, so I reused it to put my backup combs and backup erasers for my Derwent electric eraser and the Tombow Mono. And this is just a kneading rubber eraser. So that's what I keep in there. Let's stick this real quick. And the second one is some painter's tape, extra coom. This was given to me by T. Clamp for my Derwent, extra tape, extra pencil extenders, extra post-it. I have some index cards here, and then more tabs. So I have a lot. These are all just pretty much backups that I stick back here, and then more backups for the third drawer. So I have backup Wink of Stella. It came as a 3-pack, and I have the Wink of Stella silver and gold, but I don't use that much. I might use it for Christmas. I have backup white Uniball Posca, the 3M and the 1M. Same with the black ones, black Posca. I don't know if I showed it, the white Posca and black Posca. I wasn't sure if I was on the screen. I have the Uniball extras of gold and silver. I forgot I had the Solar Pop by Pentel in here. Backup Tombow blenders, I think that's what you call them. And then this Prismacolor Premier colorless blender in here. Then I also have the At You Spica and the Zig Wink of Stella. These are nice pens, but they don't glitter as much as the stickles, so I will only use them for like pages where they're like double-sided and I don't want to have bumps for the other side. So these are pens that I got from Daiso, so they're like $1.50 for 2 of the pens, but I haven't opened them up yet, so they're just sitting in here. In this small case in here are all my extra white gel pens, the Uniball Signo there, and the Sakura Jelly Roll. Then I have some koi colorless, wait, water-based, what is this? It's kind of like the Tombow. They're like blenders, but this is the koi brand. So those are just backups in here. There. And then going down, let's see. This is a present from my cousin, just some papers in there. The photos, the printed photos from my oldest daughter, we stopped printing them for the rest of my kids. They're all digital, so I was planning to put them into albums, but then like that's just a project on its own. My husband gave me this and he regretted it. It was for my phone, but yeah, I just leave it here. And then down here is just my Sims case from Sims 2. Yeah, I play a lot of Sims, so we'll go ahead and look at the bins in the bottom. Let me see if I can put you on a stand. Okay, so in the first box is just my miniature stuff. I don't have the miniatures that were in these boxes because I gave them away as gifts. They're like little music boxes, like these. So I made 3 of them, 2 to my cousins and then 1 for my daughter. So yeah, so these are just the tools that you'll need to do those little miniatures. And then some backup stuff in here. Oh, the compression gloves, some glue in here. So that's it in this one. Let's go to the next one. Sorry if I'm gonna be jiggly. Put the microphone. So in this one, in this bag I have my empty markers, lemon shade markers, some bags from World Market that are really cute, so I want to keep them. This is from the Tombow. I don't use it. It's like a stand. In this case is the Marco Raffines. I think it's like the 48 set. These are, I believe, my second set after the Prismas. And here is a 120 set of crayons. I had a smaller set, but my son found it and wanted to use it. Now like half of it's broken, so I'm hiding this from him. I have some oil crayons that I got from a long time ago. Someone told me how to use them. They sent me a link and I saved the website, but I haven't tried it yet. So here is some Crayola twistable colored pencils. This is the 30 set. This was given to me by the lovely Natalia. I haven't tried these pencils yet, but she said my kids could use it. So, but I'll keep it here for now. In this pencil case is the 100 set of Prismacolor, or not Prisma, 100 set of the Crayola colored pencils. So I stuck it in this owl case. This is the case of my first Prismacolor. I switched it out with the colors from the 150 set, so I didn't have any used ones in here. I did take out one of the colors already, so there should be only 2 trays in here. Yeah, so they're still all good in here. And then I have, oops, hope I don't drop it. I have the 72 case of the colored pencil by Arteza, the expert one, and then also the 120. But in the 120, there's only 72 pencils in there. I switched out the pencils that are new with the 120 and added it to the Arteza 72 that I already have. I have an extra set because when I first bought the 72 colored pencils like a couple years ago, it came with 2 chocolates, and then I messaged them and asked if they can give me the missing color, and instead they gave me a whole new box of Arteza colored pencils. So that's why I have so many sets of them in there. So I'll leave that in here. So those are my pencils and crayons stuff. Okay. Gonna move over again. So over here, it's sitting on the rug, so it's kind of bouncy. So on this one, this is my bag that I use if I'm gonna color anywhere but here. I just put everything in this bag and go. This is a bag with medicine, rags for watercolors and stuff. So in this one, it's like a magazine rack or a magazine holder that belonged to my daughter, and she was going to throw it away. So I, again, with like other stuff that they tried to throw away, I took it and reused it. So I have several palettes in here. My one big one, my one really small one, and the dollar store ones in here. Go ahead and sit this down here. I have the Coliro Fairy Tale set, pearl colors, and then I have the Kuretake Gambi in pearl color. Sorry for the glare. I have the starry colors, organza Tambi, and the gem colors. Then I have some extra set of brushes, the Paul Rubens, and a small pack of the Lyra Aqua Color, another gift from T. So I'll go ahead and stick this down over here. This is the Arteza Gouache 24 set. And I also have the Kuretake Gansai Tambi watercolor. Very beautiful. That's up here for now. I also have the huge set of koi watercolor. So you open it, it comes with a palette, a couple palettes. That I took out the water brush, so it's not in there. And then I also have the 40 set of Neo colors. Yeah, and then one more is the Lyra Aqua Color. This was a gift by a good friend. Serenity Colors is her channel name. These are really nice. I love it. It was very smooth. So go ahead and put everything back really quick. Okay, on to the next one. This one is my diamond painting stuff. So this case, I actually just got this at Tuesday morning, but it's just the extra packs that comes with the diamond painting, and I'm just sticking them in here for now. And some extra release paper, my big trays, a little diamond pen inside there. These are my extra round drills, the extra square drills from Diamond Art Club, and then these are from my first set. So it has a lot of extra diamonds in there also. And then this small case right over here. In the bottom is a case of washi tape. And this was actually given to me by my sister-in-law when she was downsizing her stuff. So she gave it to me, and I actually share it with my daughters. They don't really use it that much because, you know, we're just all home, so I just have it down there for now. Go ahead and stick everything back. Then what's in here? Oh, just a hanger and another, like a cutting board. Yeah, there. Then go on to the next one. Here. Okay. Oh, this one's just all of my acrylic gesso, some cups for where I mix my acrylic. Oh, what is this? Oh, I forgot I had this. Mod Podge for our puzzles. And I use like old Christmas tins and another Christmas tin. This was the European one. I have the glue gun, some Christmas washi tape, school glue. What are these? Foam brushes. And this is for color by number, but it's like up above on the top of the bookcase. So yeah, that's it. That's in there. Close this. And then one more right here. Let me just go ahead and pull this out. This is a felt thing, crafting thing that my daughter gave me. We had a Pomeranian who passed away like about 3 years ago. His name is Coco, so you know, it reminded her of him, and she wanted me to put it together, but I haven't done it yet. So just some bubble wraps. Those are bubble wraps too. Picture frames. I have some note cards, thank you cards, and then my sewing case in the bottom. So sewing, knitting, and crochet, everything is in there. Okay, so we are back. I had to charge my phone for a little bit. We are in the next cube above the bin that we were last at, right here. And in this one, I have some like little folders that have plastic sleeves in them to put in PDFs. They're empty at the moment. But this one has Rapunzel in it. This one has Belle. This is just a blank one, and then this one has stripes on it. So these two binders have PDFs in them and to work on. And then this one is a 12-inch by 12-inch designed paper with 50 sheets in them, which I use to just decorate dividers for the PDFs to divide them between all the illustrators. In this magazine holder are all of my kids' school pictures. And this one, my son made this for me when I started my YouTube last year. I think he gave it to me for either Mother's Day or probably my birthday. I don't remember which one it was. Probably Mother's Day. And these are lithographs that I got like the early 2000s from Disney. So this is the Disney Snow White, and there are 4 lithographs in each. So I have this one, this with the dwarves, and Snow White with the dwarves. Then I also have Lion King here, Simba and Nala, Simba and Nala. I'm missing one. Oh no, here it is. Right here with Timon and Pumbaa. And then the Finding Nemo one, actually 2 of them are framed and up in the bathroom. So this is the one with the stingray and the school of fish. And then the one behind it is the, oops, I'm sorry, I can't see it. The pelican. with Marlin and Dory. Yeah, so that's in that cube. And we'll go to the next one. So this one we have, this one just has a couple PDFs from Coolcraft that she sent me, and they're too long, too big to fit anywhere, and I kept it in here to keep it flat so it doesn't get bent. In this magazine holder, this is just a blank spiral notebook, watercolor pads, a marker pad, and some graphing paper. I think that's it. Oh, that's for our old dog. Sorry. And some Beatles postcards. And in this one, I have the Spring Hill Digital cardstock that I use. And then I also have the black cardstock. This is the Nina Astro Bright. These are the Nina cardstocks, but they're like I think they're like 60 something pounds cardstock. I also have the Strathmore Tone Tan. I haven't used that one yet. The green folder has PDFs, finished and new ones. In this folder, the Arial one, I have Joanna Basford. Oops, right here. So that one has her free coloring book PDFs in there. And in the Cinderella, I have the Tanya Bond Astro Inklings. So that's all in here. So it's in there. I believe this one is my crocheting instructions. Yeah, crochet instructions. And then this one is ukulele music sheets, or just, yeah. So that's in there. And then, oh, I have this book for my son to do for this next school season. And then that's it for that one. So for the next one is just all the art books. So we have art books over here, and these are the tutorials by Jennifer Zimmerman and Helen Elliston. Then I have that Copic one over here. Oh, I have the Instant Pot cookbook. I also have this Disneyland book that my husband found downstairs in a box. This is a book that I got back in 1990 when we first came to California from Japan. We went to Disneyland. That was my souvenir. So that's it for that cube. Let me go ahead and move you down over here. It's hard to see because they're all black. Let me see. So in here I have the Mitsubishi Uni colored pencils. I have the 100 set. If you don't know what the Mitsubishi Uni is, they have, just put this like this. They're the ones that you can pull down like this. So that's how the case looks like. And you can push them back in there. So that's the case. That's why they keep it all in here. This was a case that I forgot to show in my last haul that I plan to use for my Stabilo Carbothellos. That's in here. These are the two cases of Lemouche markers that I have. This is the old set here, so it's like dwindling down. I'm just going through them. And this is the new set. So I'm trying to finish off the old one before using the new one. And yeah, so that's it for that one. Okay, so we're going to move over to the next cubicle. So this is another one that I forgot to share. It was sitting at my foot as I was recording to remind me to share it, but then I forgot. I got this case to put in my Copic markers. I already did some of them in there that are labeled. So here's how it looks like. So there's like you can fit 170 in here. I'm like 10 slots short, but there is a zipper at the other end that I can put it in, so you can see. Oops. So I put a label on each end because normally they don't have anything, because the Copic chows don't have the names or the numbers at the ends of the marker. So I'm currently working on doing the swatches for this, so it's just sitting here. Everything over here are either I'm done or they're whipped or I'm planning to color in them. So yeah, so that's pretty much it in that one. In this cubicle, I have color by numbers in here, and this one. Then I have some mandalas, have some of the bigger books, cards, the Harry Potter books that I have, Christopher Hart's book, Marvel books, Posh, some Christmas books down there. Now we're going to move up a little bit, and then on this one I just have paper towels, Costco size M&Ms. Just put this over here. And this is my Disney cubicle, the bigger books. I also have the Who's Who, and then this one is my son's, the character encyclopedia. I got it because I couldn't remember all of the Disney cars names, all the other characters besides the main. So yeah, so I had the bigger size, and then they're mixed in with the French Disney books and the US art of coloring books. So right over here, and that's it in there. And this cubicle is, these are the books that are supposed to be for the skin tone thing that I'm video that I'm doing. I have my Carbothellos here, plus the Black Widows that I still have to swatch and set into the pencil case. Go ahead and move those out of the way. This case has my Zig Clean Color Real Brush and the Arteza Real Brush. So they're all in this big case. And then I have the Prismacolors up front here, the Holbeins. I have the Cezanne 2s, the Kohinoor Polycolors, and the, this is the Polycolors, yeah. And the, Black Widow. No more Spirafarben, I moved that one. So that's it in that one. Let me put this back. And then we're gonna go ahead and move to this one, the next one right beside it. So in this one, I have, in this case, is the Tombow Dual Brush Markers. Go ahead and move that over here. I have the Faber-Castell Polychromos. Back here is the Crayola. Then that's the 120 set. Then I have the Tombow Erogitens and the recycled pencils in the pink one. Move this over. I have the Colleen colored pencils in the black. Right up here I have the Muji pencils and the Faber-Castell Fold Favor, Caran d'Ache Pablos in this purple one. Sorry. Yeah, purple one. And this one, the marble one, has my Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer. And this denim one is the Arteza 120 set. Yeah, so that's what's in there. So go ahead and move on this one. So this one just has like the Coloring Fairy, a couple of the Chinese books, and then the rest are books that you'll find printed on Amazon printed paper or CreateSpace paper. You can see the Misfits, here by White Stags. These are by Julia Rivers. You have Selena Fennick, Meredith Tillman, Yampuff, Ikuko, yeah, and Christine Karen in there. So that's those books. In here I have the Midnight Sun that I have over here, and then this is my daughter's book, and I was reading this. So this is Girls of Paper and Fire, and that's by Natasha Ngan. Sorry if I said that wrong. Sorry, it's kind of dark in there. That's Jane Austen, and all her novels are in there. This is The Hobbit, so leather bound. It also has like some colored illustrations in there. My sister gave this to me for Mother's Day, which is The Art of Eating Through the Zombie Apocalypse, a cookbook and culinary survival guide, which is an interesting read. It's funny, not funny, but you know, like has interesting recipes and stuff. So yeah, and then I have the Joanna Basford journals, more journals. This is where I used to record all of my books. This one is for my Sims 4. I like to write notes for Sims 4, and my old coloring diary. And this is just a lamp thing with stuff there. This is my son's there, extra cups that I just left over here. And then in the next bin, more books printed by Amazon. Let me go ahead and move this wipes. So I don't remember what's in Tanya Bogima's books. We have Deborah Mueller's books. This one is the Coloring Cafe books. Yeah, there's a lot of the Molly Harrison here. We have Glorious Inks books over here, the 4 books over here. So they're in there. Go up to the next one. So the next one is all the 10 by 10 books, like the mythographics here. Then you have all of Kirby Rosanna's books here. Lizzie Mary Cullen, all of Johanna Basford's, Daria Song, Erie, and then Camilla D'Erico over there. Then the next one, you can see I have Creative Haven. I used to only have one, and then the last year I've started to accumulate a lot of them, especially when they had the Dover sale. So that's that. And then I think I have a couple of the Grimm fairy tale over here, and then the rest are Jade Summer. I do have Jade Summer on PDF from the books that were printed, I think from 2000 up to 2018. They had like codes for them, so I also have them on PDF. So this one is more 10 by 10 sized books. So a whole bunch of different ones. I kind of have it in some sort of order. I actually ended up getting 2 of the fairy tales by Emily Leda Hall Oberg, only because one of them had like a bunch of the pages were just still attached together. So they sent me a new one. So that are the 10 by 10s, a picture of my husband and my son. Stick them over here. My hardcover books right over here. So I have Clara Markova, Hannah Carlson, Maria Trolle, Emily Leda Hall Oberg, and then I also have Tomislav Tomic over here. And then we have like my smaller size books, Rita Berman, a couple Hannah Lynn's here, some Pictura. These 3 are actually from T. She found them at Ollie's for a really nice price. And then my Lua Mayo collection, then my Fabiana Tanaggio collection right over there. And then these books are kind of mismatched because these are the books that I got in my recent haul, and I haven't recorded them in my journal that I showed earlier. So they're just waiting here for me to record. So yeah, that's what they're doing there. And the next one is the top cube, which has Hello Kitty in the kimono, has my small books. So it's a mixed match of my Japanese books, French books. I have my Hello Kitty crochet book in there too. This colorful blessing cards that my cousin gave me recently. Yeah, and some Disney Mystères. The Muka book is up there. Yeah, and then my family picture up here. Let me just move that down here. So these are all my Japanese books. They're pretty much the same. I think there's just only a couple that are different from when I last filmed my coloring book collection. So this one actually grew. So there's a little bit of my Japanese coloring books, and then I have Chinese coloring books, then the Korean coloring books over there. And then here, another picture of my kids with the Easter bunny, sorry. And these are the bigger size books, so they're just all up in there. You can see Jasmine Beckett Griffith, Carolina Kubakowska. I kind of just put all of hers in here. Grazia Salvo, Mardel Rubio, and then more of the bigger sized books, and some of them are still in plastic because they're just so pretty. I just have to keep them all in there. So have that, and these are my watercolor books right over here that I still have to play with. Yeah, the more like the square size books. And then on the top one, oh, my arm is hurting, hold on. This was a gift to me from my son last Christmas, and then this past spring for class he was supposed to make something out of recycled materials, so he made this, and it's just been sitting in my bookcase since. Okay, so up here I have all of Hannah Lynn, and then a couple of April Amber in here, Camellia Angelkova, and then the rest are the Anthem Publishing Coloring Heaven magazines. I'm subscribed to them, so that's why it's a lot. Plus there are a couple of collections in there. And then on the top I have a cry cut machine my sister-in-law gave to me, but yeah, I haven't used it, don't know how to use it, but she gave me all the stuff that I need for it. I just have to, yeah, just start using it. Next one is a Disney color by number color by number painting, and then the Mickey Mouse record, that's my husband's. This box right over here it was a set along with the Grimm Fairy coloring books, and inside it is all the posters from Fabiana Attanasio, all the postcards from the Etsy stores, and yeah, all the Etsy stores, all the stuff I get from there, I stick it in that box. Up there, the Colleen, I actually end up having two. One of the box I did share on a birthday presents haul last year, and then the second box of Colleen arrived, and I asked my husband, it's like, why is this here? And he said that, well, I just ordered from the links that you gave me. And I'm all like, didn't you notice that I gave him two links pretty much to choose from, and I said to pick which is the better price, and he just got both of them. Yeah, I don't know. This one is a Japanese crayon. I can't remember the name of it, and I'm really short and holding up the camera, so I can't reach it at the moment. But the black case back there is my backup set of 150 Prismacolor. Then the saran wrap, I used that for the last, it's either last Christmas or a couple of parties ago last year, when we would wrap up little party gifts and put it in the saran wrap and try to unwrap it with kitchen gloves. So that was like a game that we had to do. And the top blue box is from the Cezanne, and it's a nice box, so I kept it. I have like a Mac not working. Another one, paint by number box that is like almost done. Safe box up there, and then that rock is actually my husband's family. It's a piece of the East Berlin Wall. My husband used to live in Germany at that time, so yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much it. The last is my chair. I have my blanket because I get cold, especially when the AC is on. This is an IKEA chair they got, again, probably 10 years ago. It's still good, still works, so that's what I use. And I just sit up here, and that's where I am. So this is, oops, this is how it looks like when it's all lit up in the evening. And I try to color, and then yeah, it's dark out right now, so people in the next neighborhood can't see me. I have to draw the curtains down. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys had fun seeing all the stuff I've accumulated the past 5 years, with this coloring obsession of mine, this love of coloring. I just can't help but yeah. So KB Colors, Coloring F, Coloring Kid, Adult Coloring with UFOs, that's Jackie, Connie from CeeBee's Coloring and Crafts. If you guys see this, I hope you guys do. And I hope you guys would want to do this tag of sharing your coloring room. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you guys take care, keep safe and healthy, and of course, happy colorings.